It has been a while since I've done a rage rant. I've had a fairly easier time. I haven't had anything that really gets my blood boiling, if you will. But really, I kind of went from a really happy high moment to a really fast low moment in about a 24-hour period. Those of you who've been paying attention to Antarctic Press, DNC, and of course the Jawbreakers Kickstarter, I was very happy to see that Rich's book, Jawbreakers, was going to be published by Antarctic Press. Antarctic Press has been publishing smaller books since I think the 80s. I've liked some of their work. I've enjoyed Gold Diggers. I've enjoyed Ninja Academy, like simple things like that. It's great for smaller press books. It's a great starting point for a lot of people who are breaking into the industry. Antarctic Press is a good starting point. And with DNC's or Rich's Jawbreakers coming into it, I was very happy with this. This meant that maybe the comic industry was going to start getting some normalcy to it. Like maybe we would stop caring so much about someone's politics or their skin color or whatever, and we would care more about whether or not they can bring customers to the table. And really, that is what matters. Bringing customers to the table. Especially in a failing industry right now. With comics just plummeting to the point where 50 comic book stores are dropping a year. 50 a year. We are at 50 a year. That's what, 3.5 a day? Or 3.5 a month, excuse me, not a day. I can't even. It is stupidly late at night when I got this information. I want to just go all over all this now that it's all nice and fresh in my head. Now, you're going to see me stealth, why do you feel so very angry about this personally? Well, if you talk to me personally about it, I'd let you know. But if you don't know me personally, I'm not going to go down that road. But what I will go down is the reaction from people. Like, a lot of consumers are generally angry. A lot of consumers are pissed off because they were looking forward to this overall book. This book is a much higher quality than what you normally get from Antarctic Press. I'm not saying anything bad about Antarctic Press. I'm saying most of the creative works are not exactly up to this snuff. You're seeing more things like Hero Cats than you would this. Now, there are, of course, exceptions. Rags is a great comic book. If you guys have not checked out Rags, go pick up Rags from Antarctic Press. It is a great book. Also, My Hero Macadamia is, of course, another great book by Timothy Lim. Again, Antarctic Press is also publishing them. I would highly suggest picking up Tim's book, My Hero Macadamia. It is a great bit of satire. I absolutely loved it. If you guys have not checked it out. So I was very happy to see this. I'm like, oh, Antarctic Press is going to be like the counterculture push. They're going to be the people who don't really care what people have to say. They're going to let people publish their work and let their work and their creative ability decide whether or not a book is good. And really, that is one way to go and pull in a lot of people all at once. Instead of falling on the laurels of established characters or established larger companies or a large press media release, you have creators coming up to normal people, doing live streams, talking on Twitter, being active in the community, talking to people in the community about their work, not about their politics, about their work. Granted, occasionally I will get a weird bit of memery from Rags, but that's because Rags enjoys memes, and that's perfectly fine. But this right here, Antarctic Press deciding not to go and publish Jawbreakers. This coming out of just nowhere just upset me to no end. It happened within a 24-hour period, and I am very upset about this. And the one thing that really upsets me about this is that the reaction from the people who are looking forward to the book versus creators is entirely different. Like, creators are like, yeah, good on you. Antarctic Press can decide who they can and cannot, publish for. Even though Mark Waid, for like a full 24 hours, just jumped up and down screaming while saying he was going to go and make calls and do all these things. And I wouldn't be surprised if he did those things. Because Mark Waid has no life. He has nothing to do in his free time but to cause pain and anger to other people. Mark Waid has lost all credibility in my eyes, and frankly, I'm I'm just done with Mark Waid. I don't care anymore. Like I used to say creator and work are two different things. At this point in time, if Mark Waid can't do it, I don't see why I should with him. That's my feeling on him right now. If you can't do it with someone else who has done nothing to you besides saying, "Hey, you can do better," no. Frankly, Mark Waid, I expect better from you. I expect better from you. That's my response. I expect better from you. I'm really tired of being everyone's angry freaking father at this point. I don't want to be anyone's angry freaking father, but that's how I feel. And then this one creator, Sarah Elkins, made a similar thing. He's like, I will not be submitting anything to Antarctic Press because they're gonna be publishing someone's work. You can't even say the man's freaking name. You can't say they're gonna be publishing Jawbreakers. You can't even name the goddamn book. Okay, you guys have taken the whole Voldemort Harry Potter thing a little too freaking far. You know that, right? You actually should say these things. Someone's book. Whose book? Is it Hitler's book? No. No. Okay. Is the Zodiac Killer's book? No. It's a guy who has kids and makes comics with his side money while he works a day job. Oh, all right then. I mean, sure. Granted, I have no clue how he has fun. How does he have time to make some? Well, he makes a lot of videos on his phone. But I actually have to put some freaking effort into this stuff. And again, it is 2:30 in the morning, and I'm trying to do this crap, and I feel like a freaking asshole for doing this. But you know what? I just don't care. All right, I don't care. I'm pissy enough about Sarah Elkins and your work. Your work's not exactly great here. All right, you can do better. I expect better from you, Sarah. You know who you are, Sarah. We've met. You know exactly who the hell I am. But generally speaking, Richard's not being overly angry about it. He's being overly mature about it. Everyone around him, though, is kind of jumping up and down screaming, and I can understand the reasons why. I was pissed off when I first saw it too. I have personal reasons for this as well, but mostly I'm just angry. I'm just angry at the fact that people can't let something exist. If people are buying it, why are you pushing against it? What is wrong with this book? Have you read the book? Do you know what's in the book? No? Cool. Awesome. You don't like the creator? Okay. I don't care if you don't like the creator. You don't have to go and buy it. You do not have to go and buy it. I don't like Mark Waid. I don't sit around screaming that Mark Waid shouldn't have work. Alright? I don't do that. I feel like maybe I should start doing that, because apparently that is the standard we are living at. And if that is the standard we are living at, fine. Fine. I just don't care anymore. I'm angry. I don't blame Antarctic Press for this. I don't blame them doing this at all. I blame everyone of these creators who badmouth it without even bother looking at it. These people who make comics into a boys club. Comics is not a goddamn boys club. It is an industry. And the fact that everyone tries to make it into a goddamn boys club is really what's pissing me off. Alright? This is entertainment. What should rise to the top is what is good, not what follows so-and-so's creative works. Alright? I'm really sick and tired of people who are very talented, who are very good at what they do, who are some awesome creators being pushed aside based on their politics or their skin color or whether or not they decided to go and say, yeah, I'm Christian. Can you believe that crap? I'm really fucking tired of this stuff. I just want comics to stand on their merit, on whether or not they're good. And frankly, that's all any consumer wants. And if you can't do that, Antarctic Press, Marvel, DC, IDW, Dark Horse, Image, all of you, every single publisher, hell, Double Take, every single publisher, if you can't let comics stand on their own merit, on whether or not they are good, you deserve to fail. I don't care anymore. Alright? I do not care anymore. There's a reason why I walked away from most American comics, and this is the reason why. This is why I tend to deal with manga. This is why I tend to deal with the Japanese market. Japanese market understands what matters is what sells. People can sit there and jump and scream about so-and-so being a pedophile or whatever. They will not care until that person is arrested. And once that person is arrested, they will step away from them until, frankly, they can bring them back in because they make good work. And is that right? No, not really. But frankly, I don't care. They make really good work. I'm just very angry at the fact that I'm being punished on these things. I just want good work. This has been the South Hispanic saying, I'll do me, you do you. And remember that the people who are absolute and totally evil are those who try to force their ideals and beliefs on you. And of course, adios.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's